What's up? Hi everybody. I'm going to do a review and an unboxing video for you all today. It seems to be popular. It's unboxing. I got some new work boots. Work boots are important, especially as a local driver. Gets in and out of the truck a lot, and I operate some equipment, machinery, and whatnot while I'm working. So, gotta get some new boots every now and again. And I opted for the tried and true, the Wolverines. That's right. Is that upside down? It's upside down. The Wolverines. They have an aggressive claw print. First thing I noticed, very aggressive and assertive. Very masculine claw print. Truth be told, I've had this same pair of boots last probably, I don't want to say 8 years in a row. And when they wear out, I just go buy them. I get about a year and a half at them, which is pretty good because I'm kind of rough on footwear. So, yeah, let's move right into it, right? Oh, before we do that, let's see. So, these boots cost me $117 out of pocket, and I got a $50 credit because my company has a kickback deal worked out with the place that I bought them. So, that was cool. I think I get the $50. Is it every year, or I think it might be every 6 months. I get a credit if I go to the particular boot barnery and buy boots. So here we go. A couple things we noticed right off the bat. These are a mid-sized boot, or a mid-heeled boot. Summer brown in color. 11.5 American, which in euro is 44.5. I don't know what they're compensating for with their sizes. These boots have a composite toe. They are, I forget what EH stands for. I believe that's electrical. They're non-conductive, which doesn't really apply to me, but I guess it's good not to get electrocuted. They're slip resistant and waterproof, which I don't think they're waterproof. I think they're water resistant. So yeah, there's that. All right, let's do it. This is exciting. This is an exciting video full of vigor and energy. Okay. So, first thing I noticed when I opened the box, there's 2 boots in them. Presumably one will be for the left foot, one hopefully will be for the right foot. The boots came with their own laces, which is awesome. I also buy backup laces because I burn out my laces a lot faster than I burn out boots. Let's pull one out here. This one appears to be for the left foot. Has some safety orangery on the non-skip sole. They're also oil resistant. I think I mentioned that with the non-slip. I assume that adds visibility to the bottom of your feet for instances in which you might get ran over from the bottom. All right. So you got your contour welt, they call it. And the welt is this portion between the front of your foot and the heel, of course. Contour welt. Ooh, look at that logo on the bottom. Wolverine. It just oozes just manliness, doesn't it? I'm going to read about the contour welt. Engineered for flexibility. It's on the inside of the box here. I'll read from that. All-day comfort. Designed to move with you and your environment. Contour welt infuses the multi-shocks, shocks with an X, patented, individual comfort system with increased flexibility for all-day comfort. Superior engineering allows the boot to bend and flex at essential points for maximum performance. So there's a little diagram here. I don't think we can zoom in from the front, but it points out, I'll just read the bullet points, parts of your boot there. Contour welt, we discussed that. Absorbs shock and returns energy, and that's this, it's pointing at this awesome custom orange layer threaded there. It's a shock, some kind of polymer, I imagine. Probably developed by NASA. Lightweight. I don't know how much these boots weigh. I should have looked that up. They're not too heavy though, and they're pretty lightweight for being what they are. Superior rubber outsole, slip, oil, and abrasion resistant. That's right. Multi shocks. They do mention a 30-day comfort guarantee. If it doesn't completely satisfy you that they're the most comfortable boots or shoes you've ever worn, send them back for a full refund. I question, there's probably some fine print on that, but I won't be sending them back because, like I said, I've had several pairs of these boots and they are my boot of choice. So let's get back to the boot itself. These round laces have a little stickiness to them. They're easy to get a hold of even if you're wearing gloves. These are a composite toe, not a steel toe. I rocked the steel toe forever, but I kind of like the composite toe now. I sort of prefer it. It doesn't get as cold, and it keeps the weight off a little bit, and they say it's just as strong. We have kind of a rubberized, almost like a rhino lining kind of a thing at the toe here, abrasion resistance, I believe. And then you have this, which is some kind of carbon fiber-ish material, which is the waterproof part, and then our leather. And of course the leather is just leather, and it's pretty thick. It is pretty thick. It's double stitched all the way around. It is a mid-heel, and they of course come with a little flappy flap to get it on. As far as lacing them, it's this style. It's not the eyelets. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. It's not the eyelet where you actually go through it. It has the gusseted raised eyelets, which are also double stitched. So, oh, and the tongue. Around the tongue there, it's a full length tongue, which, like, I'm not kidding. I really prefer the tongue that goes all the way down here. I know some boots come up a little higher. I can't stand that. Try to get my feet out of them. All right, let's look at the inside. This is thrilling. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I hope you guys were ready for this. Okay, on the inside, we have some cushioning. It's pretty good. It's spongy cushioning, which does wear out eventually, but hangs in there pretty well. And then on the sole, it comes with a pad. It's kind of like almost an insert. I actually buy aftermarket inserts to add to them. Usually I do the break-in initially just with the factory one, and then I'll switch out for the upgraded insert later, just so it all wears together. And it just gives me a little more padding because I am on my feet a lot. I do try to get 10 to 12,000 steps a day in work boots, which can start wearing down your feet. My feet are still in pretty good shape, luckily, so I try to maintain that as much as possible. What are we going to do? Before I start wearing them, I like to, the leather portions, this part you can't do anything about. It just kind of maintains itself. But before I actually start wearing them, I like to oil the leather parts a little bit. And it's kind of a suede-y leather, but I still find it adds to the life and reduces cracking if you do a little oil. I just buy this generic Danner brand. I mean, I think they're all about the same. Waterproof boot care. And I just go ahead and give it a little shake here. And one bottle, I think I bought this bottle in maybe, 2012, so it lasts you quite a while. Get a little shake. You get your rag out. It's important to have a rag around. Here we go. This rag's seen some use through many pairs of boots. It's my boot wiping rag. I just get a little spritz, generous. Just try to cover the rag as much as you can. Give it a generous amount to soak into. You can give it a good shake if you want and just wipe it on. And I just go ahead and wipe it. Just slowly, just wipe it on there. And I do it a couple times. I do this initial one, it'll soak it up. Then we'll come back. I'll probably do it again in a couple hours and just add a little more coverage to it. And you can kind of tell if you're oversaturating it because it just piles on. But for me, it's just a little peace of mind that it won't crack as quickly because I'm in and out of cold temperatures and wet all day, and that tends to wear this area out, and that's usually where they fail. Either that or you just wear the tread off them. It's pretty generous tread length, though, or tread depth, excuse me. So, in fact, let's get a tread depth analysis here real quick. There's a quarter. Everyone knows the trick with the tire, right? So I'm going to put the quarter, if it reaches George Washington's head. Can you see that? It does. It reaches the tippy top of George Washington's head. So, same depth as the legal tread tire, right? That's easy to remember. Anyway, all right, I'll keep you updated on the status and break-in period on these boots. I hope you enjoy this unboxing of these Wolverine super manly boots, and we'll do another review probably in 30 days and see if we continue recommending this product. But I can tell you I almost certainly do, because like I said, this These are kind of my go-to. I haven't been convinced of anything in that price range. It's anything better. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and make sure to catch me on the next one with the Advanced Boot Tech Care. All right, late.